Top 10 Best Films of Gerald Butler. A very good day to you all. You're all welcome to this channel, Nerdy with Nelson, and just like the video title says, we're going to be taking a look at some of the best films of Gerald Butler. Gerard James Butler is a Scottish actor and film producer. After studying law, he turned to acting in the mid-1990s with small roles in productions such as Mrs. Brown, the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies, and Tale of the Mummy. So far, he has won a good number of awards and nominations, and so he has established himself as a veteran actor. Without wasting much time on intro, let's get right into the video. Playing for Keeps is a 2012 American romantic comedy film, which was directed by Gabrielle Mucchio. It casts notable actors like Gerald Butler, Dennis Quaid, and Uma Thurman. The film follows George Dreyer, a former soccer star who, in an attempt to connect with his son, Lewis, begins coaching a boys' football team. While doing so, he is constantly pursued by his students' attractive mothers. This movie is also not considered a success as it made a profit of $27 million against a $35 to $55 million budget. Last Seen Alive is a 2022 American action thriller film directed by Brian Goodman and written by Mark Friedman. It stars Gerard Butler, who also produced the film, alongside Jamie Alexander. Will's soon-to-be ex-wife mysteriously vanishes at a gas station. He delves into the town's criminal underbelly while running from the authorities in a race against time to find her. The film follows a man who takes the law into his own hands after he begins searching for his missing wife. Although this film wasn't received well by critics, I personally enjoyed Gerald Butler's performance in the movie. Greenland is a 2020 American disaster thriller film directed by Rick Romanow and written by Chris Sparling. The film casts Gerald Butler, who also produced the film, as well as Morena Baccarin and King Bach. John learns of a comet that will attack Earth and destroy it. While he is selected as part of the government's evacuation drive, he must race against time to save his family. It follows a family who must fight for survival as a planet-destroying comet traces to Earth. This movie is considered a success as it made a profit of $52 million against a $35 million budget. P.S. I Love You is a 2007 romantic drama movie. It features notable cast like Gerald Butler, Hilary Swank, and many more. The film was directed by Richard Logravenies. The movie talks about Holly Kennedy, who keeps receiving letters from her late husband that brings her hope, strength and inspiration and make her feel as if he is standing by her side each step of the way. It revolves around a young widow who discovers that her late husband has left her 10 messages intended to help ease her pain and start a new life. So far, this movie can be considered a success as it made a profit of $156 million against a $30 million budget. Chasing Mavericks is a 2012 drama sports film. It cast actors like Johnny Weston, Elizabeth Shue, Abigail Spencer, and of course Gerald Butler. The movie was directed by Curtis Hanson and Michael Apted. The film follows Jay Moriarty, a young surfer, who aims to ride the Mavericks, one of the biggest tidal waves in the world. He enlists a local surfing legend's help to reach his goal. Despite the reviews on this movie being somewhat fair, this movie would be considered a failure as it made a profit of $7.9 million against a $20 million budget. Hunter Killer is a 2018 action thriller movie. It starred actors like Gary Oldman, Michael Nyqvist, Linda Cardellini, and Gerald Butler. It was directed by Donovan Marsh, written by Arnie Schmidt and Jamie Moss, and based on the 2012 novel, Firing Point, by Don Keith and George Wallace. The movie tells the story of a Russian president who is kidnapped by a rogue general, Therefore an American submarine captain and a group of US Navy SEALs take it upon themselves to rescue him. This movie won't be considered a success due to the fact that it racked a $31.7 million in the box office against a $40 million budget. Has Fallen series is an action thriller film series. The series stars Gerald Butler as Mike Manning and Morgan Freeman as Alan Trumbull. The series includes the films Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and Angel Has Fallen. It was directed by Antoine Fuqua, Babak Najafi, and Rick Roman. The film series will continue, as Butler has signed on for 3 more feature films. With plans to expand into a franchise, producers have various foreign, local language, TV spin-offs in development. This series can be considered a success due to the fact a combined profit of the 3 present series racked $523.5 million against a combined budget of $170 million. Rolla is a 2008 action crime film written and directed by Guy Ritchie. It features star actors like Tom Hardy, Idris Elba and of course Gerald Butler. The movie basically talks about a real estate scam worth millions which grabs the attention of the city's delinquents. A trio called the Wild Bunch try to steal the cash, while an unexpected man also tries to get his share of the loot. Although this movie can be considered successful, it barely made a profit in the box office as it made a profit of $25 million on a budget of $18 million. The next one would go to Law Abiding Citizen. Law Abiding Citizen is a 2009 American vigilante action thriller film directed by F. Gary Gray and written by Kurt Wimmer. It stars actors like Jamie Foxx, Leslie Bibb, Viola Davis and Gerard Butler. The movie follows Clyde Shelton, who is desperate to exact revenge on those who killed his family as well as on the police officials, including Assistant DA Nick Rice, who could not guarantee an appropriate sentence. This movie can be considered a success, as it made a steep profit of $127.9 million against a $53 million budget. Den of Thieves is a 2018 action crime drama film. This heist film was written, directed, and produced by Christian Udagist. It features some notable stars like 50 Cent, Meadow Williams and of course Gerald Butler. The film follows a group of elite deputies in the LA County Sheriff's Department who have to stop a notorious crew of expert thieves from robbing the Federal Reserve Bank. This movie made a nice profit on the box office, as it racked a total of $80.5 million against a $30 million budget. .300 is a 2007 action war film. It was inspired from the 1998 comics of the same name. The movie was directed by Zack Snyder and it features notable cast like Gerald Butler, Lena Headey, David Wenham, and Dominic West. In the ancient Battle of Thermopylae, King Leonidas and 300 Spartans fight against Xerxes and his massive Persian army. They face insurmountable odds when they are betrayed by a Spartan reject. This movie made massive profit on the box office as it made a profit of $456 million against a $65 million budget. Thanks for watching till the end. In case you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that notifications icon so as to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Check out some of my other videos here. Well, that's all for today. Bye for now.